guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back here. Thank you for your love and your support. I really appreciate much. But for the new ones, welcome to my channel. Please, before you leave this channel, after watching this video to the end, remember to subscribe. And when you subscribe, YouTube automatically will turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. So please don't forget to do that. Thank you so much. So dear friends, in our today's video, we are going to be having a story time of a lady from Ghana by the name of Annabelle in her late 20s who thought had found a very good guy, a guy who will eventually be her husband. Yeah, Annabelle was super happy, was very in love with that guy. The guy is from Albania, wherever you call it, yeah, from that country, but works in Germany. So after meeting on that dating app, all went super good, and after 7 months of them communicating, that Albanian guy decided to go to Ghana to visit her and see her for that first time. Guys, Annabelle was there up in heaven. very excited. Eventually they met, all went super. But after meeting, of course, I told you guys, when you meet a guy, maybe he comes to Africa to see you, you need to have the next plan. So Annabelle wanted to hear from that Albanian guy his next plan. His next plan was to invite Annabelle to Germany, and once she arrives in Germany, will take her or will go with her to Albania to introduce her to his family. And yes guys, after he left Ghana, went back to Germany, 4 months later invited Annabelle to Germany, just like he promised. But here comes our today's story. After Annabelle arriving in Germany, she got a shock of her life. And from that shock, guys, that is why Annabelle decided to reach out to me and tell me, Bella, now I understand why you always insist in your videos for ladies to first visit the guy in his country before rushing into marriage. I got the shock of my life after arriving here. So please keep on insisting to all ladies that are on the dating sites and apps searching for love. Once they find the guy who seems serious, don't rush to marry him. First, visit him into his country. And that's why, guys, I am here today to tell you this story so that you keep shining your eyes. Because, guys, normally I come here to do videos of advising you. Please, when you are on the apps, you come across this type of a guy, do this. You find a guy, he is really serious or seems serious, please do 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the reason to why I tell you all these tips and tricks. I'm not here for clicks. Not at all, guys. I am here to shine your eyes, to save you from trouble. Because, guys, I interact or I help lots of ladies with different challenges, different problems. You are here crying, you haven't found the one online, but there is a lady out there who has found love already. All is good, but she has the challenge of getting the visa. Even if she got married to the guy, I have ladies that are married to toxic guys, toxic white guys, and they are black women. I am guiding them through. I have ladies that are dating, not even married, to these white guys, but they are facing lots of challenges. They don't even know how to run away from those toxic relationships. So I guide them too. And that's why I keep telling you I've got enough experience. I can't share everything that I discuss with my clients. But the only thing I can do, I can take their experience as an example and give you tips and tricks. The tips and tricks that I always give you are based on a true life experience. And if you follow those tips and tricks, you won't get in trouble. You're going to find that quality guy. So without wasting much of your time, guys, let us jump into our today's love story. So dear friends, today's love story will be kind different on how I'm going to start it. You all know we always start with a bit of past love relationship experience, but today's love story, I'm going to be starting with how I came to know Annabelle. I won't share a lot on what happened in her past love relationship experience, so that, guys, I don't give you lots of information that will be too much to handle, and I want you to learn from her experience dating this Albanian guy. So I have known Annabelle since 2022. Annabelle joined my membership on YouTube, and when you join my membership, it's not that I guide you on your relationship. Not at all. The membership that you see here on YouTube, they tell you to join every time you're watching a video. It is to support the work that I do, if you appreciate. And also, when you join my membership here on YouTube, you get to socialize with me on social media. So yeah, in 2022, Annabelle joined my membership, and that's how she was able to socialize with me on Instagram. Yeah, so we chatted and she told me, Bella, I'm on the dating sites and apps searching for the right guy. Told me a bit of her experience so far and kept on coming, telling me how her journey has been going. So I remember Annabelle dating an Italian guy that was working in a cruise ship. Oh my God, that guy had a sweet tongue. Made Annabelle daydream, but eventually turned out to be a player. Then Annabelle dated a Turkish guy, and also at the end of the day ended really bad. So we could communicate, though not that much, but whenever she could have time, would come to me and be like, Bella, this is how my journey has been. I'm not giving up. I will keep on searching. So Annabelle, yes, paid for my membership, but I don't know what happened. Suddenly the next month, her bank card had problems, so she couldn't keep on paying for my membership, but kept on reaching out to me every now and then. Not that could reach out to me to guide her, like how I guide my babies. I want to know how the relationship has been, like step by step. Not at all. She could just come with a summary, and if I had anything to say, I could tell her. So guys, fast forward to when she met the Albanian guy. I came to know about their relationship 3 months after of them starting to communicate. And at that time, Annabelle came to me, told me about the guy, was like, he's super good, very loving. Oh my God, Bella, everything I have ever prayed in a man. I've asked him those questions and he has answered those questions very well. I don't see any red flag in this guy. Actually, he wants to invite me to Germany. He wants me to be the one to go first. So can you please tell me, if he is to write to me an invitation letter, how long does it take for him to get that invitation letter and send it to me? So I had to respond to her and then was like, Bella, thank you so much. I'll keep updating you. I was like, fine, no problem. I wish you all the best. And I'm very happy for you that finally you have found the right guy. So guys, after I talked to Annabelle, passed some time, then Annabelle wrote to me, was like, Bella, I have something I want to share with you. Guess what? My man decided to come, and yes, he came. Oh my God, all went super good. I am so happy. He even engaged me. I'm engaged now. Oh my God. Guys, you know how I'm always happy for you. So we celebrated together. I was like, oh my God, but why didn't you tell me, when it was happening? She was like, Bella, I was busy, with things, but yeah, it is what it is. I am engaged. And he returned back to Germany. I'll be the one to go visit him. I was like, wow, God is good. I kept on thanking God. So guys, I'll take you back to when they started communicating, because now I came to know things into details. So when they started communicating, like I said before, Annabelle asked him very, very important questions that I did a video here and told you to ask a guy online, questions that I always tell my babies when I'm guiding them, that ask this guy this. And among of the questions, it is that a 50-50 kind of a relationship question. So Annabelle asked this Albanian guy his view on a 50-50 kind of a relationship. And his response was, me, I'm not a guy who is into a 50-50 kind of a relationship. I can take a good care of my woman. I'll take a very good care of you. It is up to you to decide whether to work or not to work. But I am a responsible guy. Wow. Annabelle was impressed by that. Another question that Annabelle asked the Albanian guy was the cleanness part. Back home, even me, I did a video here. I told you my shocks arriving in Italy. Because back home, I used to hear, and even Annabelle back in Ghana used to hear, white men are dirty, white men shower only once in a week. So she had to ask this boyfriend, like, how many times do you have a shower? And this guy was like, for me, I cannot go to bed without having a shower. So Annabelle was like, tick, he is a clean guy. And yes, guys, I told you with me when I came here, I got a shock finding Italians are very, very smart, clean, very fashionable. When you go out, to the streets to have a walk, you get shocked on how people are well dressed. But living here, I came to know that before an Italian goes out of the door, has to make sure he looks good. So what I used to hear back home was actually a lie when we talk of Italians. So they kept on communicating those first few weeks, and then this Albanian guy started telling her that he will buy a SUV just in 1 week. Also started giving her promises. Was like, I'm going to send you money so that you can do your driver's license. I'll send you money so that you can buy a dog, because she likes dogs, as a pet. Told her, I'm going to send you money, you buy 2 human hair, us African women with human hair wigs, human hair extensions. Yeah, so promised her he will buy her those. Went to an extent of telling her, you can actually quit your job. I will be paying you monthly. But she was like, no, I will keep working. I like working. And here, guys, I want to give you an advice. If you are on the dating apps and sites searching for love, you come across a guy, he's so good, he treats you so good, he tells you he is financially stable, and then starts telling you to quit your job, do not quit your job because that guy is telling you to quit at all. Even if you went to his country and found that he is really financially stable, still don't quit your job. Quit your job after relocating to his country, because you'll be starting a new life there. And what I want to tell you guys, there is nothing bad, really bad, like depending on someone, especially financially. Because the truth is, life is full of challenges, life is full of surprises, and people really change. You can't leave your job and stay at home thinking that this guy will keep on taking care of me. What if he loses his job? What if God takes him? We're not praying for God to take him, but what if God takes him? What if he gets an accident that he can't even go to work? What will be of your life? What if he changes his mind and decides to end that relationship? Where are you going to hold on to financially? That is why, as a smart lady who knows the importance of financial freedom, to a lady, don't leave your job. Please, please. So Annabelle did not leave her job. So guys, they keep on talking, all keeps on going good, and Annabelle is like, this guy has never disrespected her, was very caring, very, very generous. At some point got sick and he sent her some money to go to the hospital. Annabelle was really happy and at peace that eventually has found a guy who is that caring and generous. So there is this one thing that I advised you guys in one of my videos, that when you get to know someone, don't open up to everything. Like you start telling this guy all your life history. No, it is not advisable at all. Tell this guy things in bits and, in steps as the relationship goes, as how this guy is also open to you. Yeah, because there is no need to open up to a guy that you haven't seen even real actions. It's like you're talking to a stranger that anything can happen. You can tell him everything, spend your 4-5 hours narrating all your life history, and waking up in the morning, he blocks you. Or you can be chatting to a guy, just few hours or few days of getting to know each other. He has been pretending to be good. You open up, you tell him everything, and maybe that guy is toxic. So you date, at some point things goes in the direction that he did not expect them to go, because toxic guys, they want things to be done their way, and you are a lady who understands yourself, you have your principles. You can't allow a toxic guy to manipulate you, so you tell this guy, no, I cannot do what you're telling me. So he starts being toxic and uses all your stories that you told him about your past to punish you, to revenge. Toxic guys, what they are good at is to revenge. So he's gonna revenge to you with your past that he knows. Talking about them, it is a very sensitive part. So there is no need to open up a lot. If I was in your position, I'm single, searching, I come to chat with a guy, it is day 1 or week 1, I'll just tell him, just a bit, like, what happened to your past love relationship? Even if the guy I dated cheated on me and maybe had kids with other women, I'll be like, things did not work out. I thought he was this way, but he was the other way. So we had to end things. I'll just minimize it like that. Yeah, that's how you protect yourself. I'm talking about this because later something happened, and it's because Annabelle told this Albanian guy about her past love history. So guys, up to now you see everything is going really good. So the plan was this Albanian guy to invite Annabelle to Germany and stay in Germany a bit, then take her to Albania, but later changed plans and was like, I'll be the one to come to Ghana first, then I will invite you to Germany, then we'll go to Albania. Annabelle was happy, was like, fine, no problem. You coming here makes me really happy because you get to also meet my family. So yes guys, the guy starts the process to go to Ghana, everything is ready, and yes, the day comes, travels to Ghana. Arriving at the airport, Annabelle was there to pick him. When she saw him, was really happy, ran, hugged him very tight, they kissed. They were really so happy to meet each other. And after that, he took her to this apartment that he had booked. Arriving at that apartment, Annabelle was in a shock because it was a very big and luxurious apartment. Annabelle was like, why did you take this big apartment? It is only me and you that are going to be staying here. why can't we just take a very small apartment, just enough for us? The guy was like, no problem, don't worry. When it came to spending, the guy was really spending to an extent. Annabelle was like, please calm down a bit. You're spending a lot. But the guy kept on telling her not to worry. So guys, because all was going very good between them, Annabelle decided to take this guy to her parents, introduce him. This is my boyfriend. So she organized with her family, and then the day to go visit the family came. They arrived. He was welcomed very, very well. And guess what? He did a surprise proposal in front of her parents. Guys, every lady needs a guy like this. I'm telling you. Words can't express the happiness Annabelle had that day. So yeah, after the proposal, returned to the apartment and they continued enjoying time together in Ghana. But again, I'm going to take you a bit back to the promises that he promised her while they were still chatting. Annabelle tells us to the time he came to Ghana, did not fulfill those promises, that because she was in love, just overlooked them. What have I been advising you, dear beautiful ladies? To not ignore even a single thing, because you ignore even one thing, your life is ruined completely. So dear friends, after spending good times together in Ghana, it was time for this Albanian guy to return to Germany, to work and then start the process to invite Annabelle to Germany. That is how it went. He left. When he left, they kept on communicating and even sent her money to go for language school, learn German language. And I'll tell you why. This guy sent her money to learn German language. So yeah, Annabelle was happy, over the moon, even wrote me on Instagram, was like, Bella, he sent me money to do the German language and I have started to study. I was like, wow, that's really, really good. So guys, they started the process planning on her trip to Germany. And as they were talking, there are some places that Annabelle wanted to visit in Germany. For example, when you're in Africa and you have heard, for example, of Italy, beautiful tourist places in Italy that everyone, when is in Italy, wants to visit there. Of course, you'll tell that guy, when I come to Italy, I want to go to Rome, I want to go to Venice, I want to go to Milan, I want to go to Florence. If he has all that money, if he doesn't, he can tell you, I will take you to only one place. So Annabelle had those places that she wanted to visit in Germany. And the guy was like, no problem, I'll take you there. Don't worry, my love. Queen of my heart. Oh my God. Guys, be careful with online dating. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. So they talked of where she would be visiting in Germany and all was tick. Also talked of the place where they will stay while in Albania, because he will be there to visit his family. So told her, I have booked a very beautiful apartment in Albania. Even showed her the pictures of that beautiful apartment. Annabelle was very, very happy and couldn't wait to go there. So guys, all plans for her to visit Germany were okay. And then Annabelle's contract came to an end. So was in that period waiting to get another contract and was kind broke. So reached out to the boyfriend. The boyfriend told her, right now I don't have money, but can you please borrow 400 euros from your friend and I am going to pay it back. But Annabelle told him, my friend does not have money. So imagine this is the guy that was telling her to leave her job. He will be paying her monthly. Imagine, guys. So that one passed and Annabelle decided to just overlook it, and they kept on with their plans for her to visit him. So started the visa process, and when they started the visa process, this Albanian guy started complaining that he doesn't have money. Then Annabelle was like, if it's like that, do not worry. Let us leave this and do it next year. He was like, no problem. Just keep on with the application of the visa. So Annabelle had to keep on with the visa application. Eventually, all was done. And guess what? Annabelle got her visa to go to Germany to visit her boyfriend. The love of her life was super excited, tells us the excitement that she had. Started preparing herself and also went to buy Ghanaian foodstuffs because wanted to prepare some Ghanaian meals for the boyfriend. Oh my God. The African in her. So guys, Annabelle gets her visa and the boyfriend pays everything for her travel. So the day to travel comes and she travels to Germany. Arriving at the airport, he was there waiting for her. They hugged. They were really happy to see each other again. Then he took her to his place. Arriving at his place, shock number one, finds out that that boyfriend was living in a shared apartment. Wow. Because all along, Annabelle thought that he was living alone. And this is why, guys, when you're making those video calls, it is not that you're going to ask this guy, show me around. Remember, there is a success love story I shared with you here, and the lady told you guys that she could ask the guy to show her around without telling him. The guy had a cat and she knew the name of the cat. So sometimes when they could be on a video call, she could ask the guy, where is your cat? So the guy could be like, let me look for her, and could start calling the cat, moving around the house, and that way was able to see around his house. So we have to be smart, but make sure we see these guys' houses. And guys, with my own experience, I told you that I was connected to my husband, but it's not that I had come to Italy, not at all. And me chatting with my boyfriend, my husband now, he told me I'm not a rich guy and I live in a very small apartment because I am a bachelor. It has 1 bedroom and a living room. He even sent me picture of the living room and the picture of his bed. I saw his bed, everything was in order, and whenever we could do video calls, he wasn't like scared something will see me. Even if his kids were around, he was free. I remember one time told the kids, come and say hello to her. So they came and said hello, then left. Also, he could move around the house, so I could see the photos he sent. I compare to what I am seeing around, and I tell you guys that the day I entered into his apartment, it was exactly the way I saw it in the photos that he sent me and how we used to talk on the video call. Nothing was a shock to me. I know some of you who don't know much of my story, it will be like, so Bella, are you still living in that small apartment? No guys, later we changed before Sophie came to a bigger house where we are now. Yeah. Some of you are like, we want a house tour. No guys, let's talk about online dating. Leave my private life alone. Yeah, but what I want to say here is a guy that is genuine, a guy that is a quality guy won't hide things from you. Normal things like where he lives. So yes guys, Annabelle was in a shock to find out that the boyfriend was living in a shared apartment. So they enter into his room. Arriving into his room, he had a student bed. And at night when it came for them to sleep, Annabelle tells us could add some clothes to the wall so that she doesn't hurt herself. Oh my God. Shocks continues because when Annabelle arrived in Germany, tells us was in her periods, and back home in Ghana was used to have a shower twice a day. But noticed whenever could open the door to the bathroom, the guy's body could start shaking. was like, what's happening? Why? Every time I open the door to the bathroom, his body language changes. But the guy never told her anything. Noticed another strange thing. The landlord stopped responding to their greetings. Annabelle was like, what? What's happening? Why did he stop responding to our greetings? And one day started hearing they were having a very heated argument. Asked herself what's happening, but she could hear shower, shower, shower. So when he opened the door to the room, then had to ask the guy, what's happening? What were you talking with the landlord? That is when the guy opened up to Annabelle. Annabelle tells you, shouted Jesus in her mind. The Albanian guy, Annabelle's boyfriend, told her that in that shared apartment, they've got rules. And rule number 1, you're not supposed to bring any visitor at home. Imagine, guys. Rule number 2, you're not supposed to cook in that apartment. That is why when she was excited and went to buy Ghanaian food stuff back in Ghana, the guy kept on telling her, leave those foodstuffs in Ghana because you're going to buy Ghanaian food stuff in Germany, because he was not allowed to cook in that apartment. And Annabelle was so angry, like, why did you allow me to buy the food stuff then? At least you could have told me not to buy at all. I wasted my money. And thirdly, the third rule, he was allowed to shower in that shared apartment only one time in a week. Remember when Annabelle, while they were still talking, asked, how many times do you shower? He was like, I have never gone to bed without having a shower. But arriving in Germany, surprise, he showers once in a week. And that's why the landlord was super angry at him, and he could shake whenever Annabelle could go to the bathroom to clean herself. Oh my God. So here, Annabelle was like, your girl started having only one shower in a day, and some days could not have a shower. This takes me back. I remember there is a lady I used to guide, and that day came across a German guy. So while chatting with that German guy, they talked of showering. I don't know why. Online dating, guys. Online dating, wahala. So they talk about showering, and that guy tells the lady that he doesn't shower every single day. He showers only once or twice in a week because water is very expensive in Germany. So this lady comes to me, Bella, tell me the truth. Is water expensive in Europe? And also the guy was like, he doesn't use any soap or any shower gels on himself when he showers. So this lady was in a shock, like, Bella, how is that even possible? The guy was like, no, those shower gels are not good to our skin. Even using a soap is a big no. I use only clear water and I shower just once a week. So she was like, that guy must be very dirty. Asked me, is water very expensive in Europe? I told her water isn't all that expensive in Europe compared to gas. That hits the water that you will shower. So that's when the bill goes up, and not the water bill, the gas bill. But showering twice a day is normal, especially for us women. We must shower, and with me in my home, I can shower even 4 times in a day, and my husband will never tell me not to shower because the bill is going up. Not at all. If you hear such kind of a sentence from a guy, it's time to run. If he tells you to have a shower twice a week, imagine if you will have kids with this guy, what will happen? Because those kids have to be cleaned up it clearly shows that relationship will never work out. Stop wasting your time with a guy like that. So with Annabelle, really felt tricked and betrayed. Another thing, guys, when Annabelle was preparing herself to come to Germany, told her, do not bring lots of clothes. I am going to take you shopping once you arrive here. But Annabelle was like in her mind, no, I'm going to take some more clothes. That saved her. Because when she arrived in Germany, this guy never took her shopping. He only bought her one jacket because it is very cold now. This story is of now, as I'm talking to you. And guys, remember, they had talked. Once she arrives in Germany, he's going to take her around to the places she wanted to see. Guy changed though and told her, no, I can't take you to those places because there is no money for sightseeing. She was so disappointed. But not only that, he kept telling her to stay indoors. Whenever she could insist they should go for a walk, he could tell her, you are supposed to be more interested in spending time with me than going out. But Annabelle told him, if I keep staying in that room, I am going to be depressed because if I want to go to the bathroom, I have to walk, like a thief to enter into the bathroom. What kind of life is that? So that is why better go out around the city, take a walk. So yes, guys, that fairy tale love story that she thought it was turned to be her worst nightmare. And by the way, guys, Annabelle tells us this Albanian guy went to an extent of telling her to come with the letter of no impediment. That document that shows that you're not married in your country, so that when they go to Albania, they get married there. But Annabelle tells us, no, I did not come with those documents. I told myself I first need to see this guy's life and then decide on marrying, because I've been telling you guys, don't rush into marriage. So you remember I told you he sent her the money to study German language, then told her to come with a letter of no impediment so that they can get married. He eventually told her that he cannot rent the apartment on his own because everything is very expensive. So wanted them to get married so that she can help him to pay the house rent together and pay other bills together. Do a 50-50 kind of a relationship. But this is the same guy that told her, no, you can even leave your job. You can decide just to stay at home. I'll take care of you. I am capable of taking care of you. Guys, they were all lies. Only words. And I want to tell you something very funny that I noticed. When Annabelle came to Germany, I expected her to be very excited, to be updating me. Bella, I'm doing this. Bella, this happened. Because that's what happens to my babies when they eventually come to Europe. They be writing you, updating you. But with Annabelle, before she came with this whole story, was quiet. I could ask her, how is everything? She could say everything is fine, but it is very cold. That's it. So I kept on feeling somehow anxious, wanting to know more, but she wasn't giving me more. Eventually came and told me all this. Now I understand why the excitement wasn't there. So kept on praying for the days to go so that they can go to Albania. At least she knows in Albania they have a very beautiful apartment where they will be staying. So one day sees him kind worried talking to someone, and she asked him, what's up? Why are you worried? That's when he told her, it's about the apartment that I told you, we won't have that anymore. She's like, what? What happened? tells her, yeah, change of plans, we will be staying in another apartment. So days passed. It was time for them to go to Albania so that he can introduce her to his family. Arriving in Albania took her to the other apartment. Remember, this is the second apartment. The first one, change of plans. So, going to the second apartment, Annabelle cried when she saw that apartment. Cried and cried and cried. Was like, Bella, if only you could see how ugly that apartment was. It broke my heart. And the guy was like, oh, stop crying. We don't need much. We only need a place to lay our head. She kept on crying until he was like, okay, let's go and look for another place. Looked for another place, found a normal, decent lodge. Here, Annabelle tells us it is better than that room in Germany where we were not allowed to cook, not to have a shower, that prison. Annabelle was full of disappointment, told the guy, why did you lie to me? Why do you like to tell lies? Everything you promised me, you haven't fulfilled even one of it. I asked you if you do 50-50. You said no, you don't do 50-50. Why didn't you tell me you live in a shared apartment? He was like, if I could have told you I live in a shared apartment, you could have left me. She was like, for me, I take people with their words. What you have done has made me lose trust in you. He was like, no, it's not that I lied to you. You know, for us, that's how we talk in Albania. We talk about things, but it's not that we really mean them. Oh my God, was very, very heartbroken. Really felt betrayed. So dear friends, Annabelle forgot to tell me this part, but told me about it after I had finished recording this video. That is why I'm doing a voice note. So I think it's important you guys needs to hear about it, because the lady has been through a lot. You will get to imagine, even feel what this lady has been through and is still through, because Annabelle is still in Albania as I'm making this voice note. So guys, being in Albania, they don't have a kitchen where they can cook, but the fiancé takes her out to eat. And when they go out to eat, they eat once a day, only one time, and sometimes they share the plate. Yeah, they share the plate, which leaves her still hungry. When she told me about it, I was like, girl, the way I love food. I was going to die of hunger, but she told me, Bella, you know what? Before coming here, I had started intermediate fasting. That has saved me, and whenever I feel hungry, whatever I see around, I just eat or drink. I drink water. If there is beer, I just pick beer and drink beer for the days to keep moving. And it has been like that since they were in Germany. One time they went out and then told her they should share the plate. They shared the plate, but that food did not do anything to her stomach. Still kept on feeling hungry, so told the guy we should buy noodles and I'm going to cook noodles in your microwave. But guess what the guy told her? You cannot cook noodles in my room. My room is going to be smelling food. But both noodles, what she did when arrived home, had to soak noodles and then eat them. So now in Albania, one time was really feeling so hungry. I was like, Bella, hunger was about to finish me. So the fiancé bought noodles and when arrived home, tried to soak them. But it was very, very cold that day, 2 degrees. Then the guy started telling her, no, don't soak those noodles. I'm really sorry, begging for forgiveness. Oh my God. Annabelle says, this guy has really broke my heart. And what really broke my heart the more is the trick part Why did he trick me? And was talking to her yesterday, my blood boiled, told me, Bella, this guy told me today to get ready, dress up in black, because he's going to his boss's, I don't know, funeral, something like that. And they went, arriving there, I thought that maybe they were going at the house, maybe at the church, but the guy took her to the mortuary. Oh my goodness, what Annabelle did, had to go out and just sit outside, because was like, Bella, I hate to see dead bodies. Why did this guy bring me to this place, to see the dead body? And I added, moreover, see a stranger, because the person that died, you don't even know him. And she said, no, this guy likes to show me off, like a trophy, fiancé, when people look at her, they be like, wow, your girlfriend is very, very beautiful, and his head will be growing bigger and bigger. These are Annabelle's words. But I'm really, really sad on how this guy is reasoning. How can you treat a lady like that? First time visiting you, and whenever Annabelle talks to him like, I don't like it, why did you do this? Then he's like, it's been long since I dated, so you have to teach me how to be with a woman. She's like, what? So dear friends, they kept on staying together in Albania, and yes, went to introduce her to his family. They were very, very welcoming, so good with her. But tells us one day got super angry because had him talking to his cousin on the phone, and the cousin was telling him, be very careful with that lady. She might be scamming you or maybe using you to tour Europe, provided of her past. She has dated a Turkish guy, has been to Europe before. Oh my God. Was so angry and shocked that the boyfriend went and talked to his cousin, to his family about her past. Who does that? Yeah, so this cousin was telling him to be very, very careful because Annabelle has not posted even their photos on social media, on Instagram, Facebook. Scamming this guy what? What is she even scamming him? Use him to tour Europe. Tour where? You have heard the life she lived in Germany. Didn't have even money to take her sightseeing. Is that touring? So Annabelle told him, why did you tell your family about my past? That is something very private. He was like, I'm sorry, then started crying. When I heard of crying, I was like, Annabelle is yet to discover who is really that guy. Because with me, as someone who has got enough experience, I can tell you that the guy has got two faces. And be very careful with guys that got two faces. He has the first face whereby he wants his plan to go the way it should go. If it doesn't go that way, Annabelle will see his other side. Though up to now, he has revealed just a little bit the lying side, but the manipulative side, the toxic side is about to come out. He has never disrespected her, but let Annabelle say something like no, and you will see, guys. You will see how he can be disrespectful. Also, a man who cries when you're asking him about something, there is a problem you need to solve, he cries, or he does something wrong to you, and then when you ask him or when you tell him, I didn't like it, he starts crying. That shows immaturity, but moreover, manipulation. Because you can't see your guy crying and keep on getting angry at him. Of course, you're going to feel bad and you will be forced to just forgive him, hug him so that he can stop crying. We call that manipulation. Be very, very careful, dear sisters. So this Albanian guy paid for her German school so that she can learn German. Once she is in Germany, he will make sure the girl integrates, and starts to look for a job so that they can start sharing the bills together. Sadly, that's the truth. So guys, I told you this story is of now. Annabelle is still in Albania, but will be returning back to Ghana very, very soon. She can't wait, and her plan is just to end that relationship. But her biggest disappointment is of introducing this Albanian guy to her family. Because right now is like, what will I tell them? What am I going to tell them? I really felt her so much. Girl, I'm praying for you. I know that you will find a way and everything will be okay. So guys, if you want to know the name of the dating app where Annabelle met this Albanian guy, they met on our famous Tinder. But we can't blame Tinder, guys. We cannot. We blame the bad guys that we find on Tinder. So Annabelle gave you an advice from her own experience. I'll be putting that advice here so that you can read it. But I want to go fast and talk of or repeat of my reasons to why I told you it is good you visit a guy in his country before getting married. I know most of you, when a guy invites you in his country, at first you get scared and be like, oh my God, I don't know this person, he's a stranger, what if he does bad things to me? But I told you, before you move your legs from your country, make sure you know him very well. Make sure you have not overlooked anything. You have not ignored any red flag. Yes, it is a risk, but if you're looking for love online, be ready to take risks. But take risks with your eyes wide open. So you imagine if Annabelle had married this guy, because there are some guys who comes to Africa, they want to marry you right away. Imagine if Annabelle had married this guy in Ghana on his first visit. Was she going to take the same decision that she is about to take now? No, because once you get married, things get complicated. It's not that I'm telling ladies that are in toxic marriages to keep entertaining those toxic marriages because it's hard to leave. No, you will find a way to leave, but it gets complicated. That is why better first see his life. Because you're marrying this guy, it's not that you're going to live together in Africa or in your country, wherever part of the world you are watching me from or you are from. No, you are going to be living into that guy's country. It works on your favor to go see this guy's life so that you can tell if it is the life you would like to live or not. Because guys, how Annabelle wants her life to be, it is totally different with how that guy is living his life. For example, as women too, we have different preferences when it comes to men, even the lifestyle. If you remember, Rachel's love story told you is not a lady that likes shopping, but I am a lady that likes shopping. So if I find a guy who doesn't like ladies, who likes shopping, we can't live together at all. I can't allow that guy to marry me. But if that guy comes across Rachel, of course, we'll marry her and they will live happily because Rachel is not a lady who likes shopping and the guy is not a guy who likes ladies who likes shopping. Same as Annabelle's situation with the Albanian guy. But what broke her heart, what she hated the most were the lies the guy told her. Because he lies once, he will keep lying and lying and lying. You can't trust a guy like that. And with me, I appreciate a guy that tells the lady the truth. If you are a guy, you are online searching, watching this video, please be honest when you come across a lady online so that she knows what she's about to put herself into. Because there is a lady who will be okay dating a guy like this Albanian guy. I'm telling you guys, but Annabelle was like, I'm sure no white woman could have accepted this guy. That is why he went to look in Africa, sadly. So I end this video by insisting again and again, make sure you visit a guy in his country before you get married. By the end of the day, the choice is yours, guys. Yeah. So dear friends, we have reached to an end of our today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video till now. I really appreciate much for your love and your support. Please, if you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. Comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Please, if you haven't watched my other videos too, go watch them. You are going to learn a lot from those videos. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, what are you still waiting for? Please subscribe, join the family, and thank you so much for subscribing. I love you so much, guys. You're always here in my heart. Let us meet in my next video. Ciao. Mwah. That will be after my birthday.